Hello there, tamers, trainers, domesticates. Welcome back to Vox Syreni Plays. We are now doing Pokemon Scarlet, which came out yesterday. Oh, so excited. And we're doing it as an end challenge. And first of all, I probably need to go over the rules. Because this will be... First of all, it's not a very well-known challenge run. And secondly, it's... how do I put it? Wow, my brain is going, hey there Maddie, nice to see you. My brain is going like, it's not a very well-known challenge, but it's also like I'm gonna do it my way instead of the way that someone else has provided for. I don't know where End challenge originated, honestly. Since it's not that common a challenge, I could probably find it if you look. You could probably find it if you look it up where it originated from. Basically, what the point of the challenge is to play Pokemon the way N would have done it from Pokemon Black and White. For those of you who don't know, N is a free Pokemon style character, one that believes in the freedom of Pokemon, and is opposed to generally opposed to the way people treat their Pokemon captured. So like, he's supposed to be the sympathetical bad guy of the story, where he's seen the worst of what evil people can do to Pokemon, and for that reason he protects them. So, rule number 1: I have to liberate Pokemon when I am out of a certain range of where they were caught initially. Since Scarlet and Violet does not have routes in the traditional way, there is no definitive way of doing this. So I will just have to gut feel when I feel like we are too far away from where I added the Pokemon to my party. Rule number 2 is I'm not allowed to nickname any Pokemon aside from my starter. The starter has to be nicknamed though. Because these Pokemon are wild Pokemon. They are my friends. I don't capture them. I don't capture them in quotation marks. I mean, I can't not capture them because Pokemon mechanics requires me to use Pokeballs. But we're gonna pretend that I'm not capturing them, that I'm befriending them. And so it is not my place to give them nicknames or to name them. If a Pokemon faints, I have to heal them and then release them. This means that I might be forced to use revives and potions if I have them on me. Otherwise, I will have to go to the closest Pokemon center, heal them, and then release them. This is because I, as N, would be way too emotionally heartbroken about a Pokemon getting hurt like that, and we would not like to see them getting hurt like that again. We are not allowed to box Pokemon, because that is a way over the line way of doing with wild Pokemon. You can't do that. I am going to be boxing Pokemon that are one of a kind, because I might need them for my living decks, but I don't consider those valid for the challenge itself anyways, so they won't count towards my party anyways. Same will go for the flying Pikachu that I'm going to be grabbing off of mystery gift. I'm going with the shiny claws. I will try to avoid getting duplicates throughout the game, but since I will have to make like a new team like very frequently, I can't guarantee that won't happen. And I have down in the description written all the rules, including an optional rule for using the legendary against the champion, because N did that. I am not going to do that, but for those of you who want to do the end challenge yourself for Scarlet and Violet, there you have it. Also, other new stuff. While I'm still here on the screen, I might as well start going into it. Also new stuff. I have a Discord server that you can join now. It is down in the description. A link to it if you want to. If you want to hang out with me and other cool people who subscribed here. Talk about Pokemon, talk about Digimon, whatever. So yeah, I consider that my little 100 subscription 100 subscribers mini celebration thing that now I have a Discord. You can join. I'm thinking that that won't be the end of it. I'm gonna be doing something more for the 100 subscribers, but at the moment I'm pretty well covered on streaming because of Scarlet Violet just coming out and Survive and Temtem being new and stuff like that. So I'm thinking once I'm done with Scarlet and Violet, and maybe when we're past Christmas, that I will think of brain work with me. Once we're past Christmas, I think I will go and do some special stream for that occasion. But until then, the Discord server has to suffice as the celebration for that. So yeah, that was a lot of stuff. Again, thank you all so much for joining me today. Let's get into it. I honestly don't expect a lot of people today because I saw that Jaden Animations is streaming Pokemon Violet, so I'm like, I can't compete with that. So I don't expect a lot of people. But that should be fine, as long as we're having fun, right? I don't think I can find a good hair color. I was thinking wanted something that looks kind of like the hair I have right now, but there's not a pink nor a probably, I guess the turquoise here is the closest. That kind of sucks. Yeah, sorry if that was a mouthful and a lot of things. Okay, this here looks very anime. Yeah, I think that looks right. Sadly I can't see properly what I'm doing with the eyelashes right now. Give me a moment. I'm gonna switch to a different hairstyle temporarily so that I can see what I'm doing. There we go. Now I can see the entire face. Yeah. Character select is gonna take a moment. B2 is very me, I feel. Medium length is fine. That looks about right, right? Okay, change hairstyle again. And yeah. Let's go. Enrollment complete. So something I need to say about this game is that you no longer have the ability to set it to set mode. So it's always in switch mode, which is going to be annoying for challenge runs. Because I don't like switching. I don't like switching in general. Taking lessons from tradition, growing stronger and greater. Guess I should be reading this. taking lessons from tradition, growing stronger and greater. It's time for you too to dive into the world of Pokemon. Director Cloud, head of Naranja Academy. Paldea is a sprawling region bursting with lush nature and magnificent landscape. So a lot of names in this game is gonna be Spanish, and I cannot pronounce Spanish to save my life. Now you all been warned. Yes, they removed set mode. That is absolutely frustrating, and I don't understand why. It is also, of course, home to the mysterious creatures known as Pokemon. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. Pokemon can be found living all over in the seas, in the skies, even in our cities and towns. I generally feel like this cutscene kinda sucks. Because I would really love for the cutscene to actually show video footage so we can see the children and the classmates, you know, running forth and back and laughing and having fun. The fact that they're all stills feels disappointing in a way. I also feel like these stills are very easy to see a lot of makes it very easy to see a lot of flaws in the environment, which this game, let me just be honest, this game looks way better than Legends Arceus and Sword and Shield. I am very happy with the graphics from a standpoint of expectations relative to the Pokemon franchise. But therefore I still don't think like you should showcase your weak points by having stills like this. When you can hide them better by having, you know, a moving shot with actually moving characters and stuff. We humans coexist with Pokemon as we both help one another to live and thrive. Naranja Academy is here to help you learn even more about these precious partners. Within our halls, people from all regions gather to study together. And as Pokemon trainers, they have the Pokemon do battle growing alongside them. Like, look at that. This looks infinitely better than that screenshot. For instance, you can see how the tree's leaves are made of a bunch of flat PNGs. But because they're in movement, the illusion of it being a proper tree works a lot better than the still from before. It just helps when things are in movement. I think it looks better than Sword and Shield. These stills does not do the game justice, in all fairness. But yeah, as Pokemon trainers, they have their Pokemon do battle growing alongside them. While our robust curriculum of coursework helps our students draw forth their full potential. It is within these halls that you will find your friends, your Pokemon, and your true self. We, the faculty and staff at Naranja Academy, can't wait to welcome you with open arms. Look at us getting ready for our adventure. I really like how the housework looks. Although I'm not a big fan of the infinite void here. Oh, it's not an infinite void. It's actually a... Why can't I walk there then? Oh well. I really like this hobbit plant. I like something like that. There's also like potted oddish plants, I know is a thing. I generally think like the home of protagonist looks generally really good. I know it's the wall, but it's like, it doesn't look like it's a wall, right? Because it looks like you can see the wall over here. And oh, it is a wall. Okay, got it. There is an infinite void over here. Okay. I thought it was because that you could like look down. I thought it was like one of those places where you can, you know, walk on that side. Apparently not. My bad. It's just wall. Hi, Scarlet. Yeah, you're being delightfully cute. Oh, good morning, Vox. Oh, already in your uniform and everything? Well, if it's your first day at your new... Well, it is your first day at your new school after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you are supposed to wait here for a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Maybe that's the very thing we're waiting for. Vox, get the door, would you? Well, let's see what it is about. Do forgive the intrusion. You are Miss Vox, yes? On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. And also for my delay in introducing myself. I am the director of Naranja Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director? And you came in person to help my daughter with her first day? Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So here, at last, are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? No need to trouble yourself. Vox, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You need your bag and your hat as well. Now, Mr. Clavel, you simply must join me for a cuppa. This way? Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? Moving up. Where was the... There. Yes, putting on the hat and the bag. So now we look like a fine schoolgirl, alright? Alright. Skip move learning sent boxes. Nicknames off. Autosave off. Yeah, I think that should work. I would love to set text speed to fast, but the fact of the matter is that some cutscene dialogue is on autoplay. It is not toggleable. Just some of the dialogue are for you to press A to continue. Some of it are just playing automatically, which means that if you have it on fast, you might actually miss some dialogue, which is absolutely frustrating. Oh, just look at you. All ready for your big first day?
Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh gracious, how very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I have something else for you, Miss Vox. A most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside?
I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? Yeah, it couldn't possibly be my first Pokemon or something. That wouldn't make sense considering that this is a Pokemon game, right?
Right then, dear Pokemon, time to come out of your Pokeballs. You provide each student entering the academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatito, the grass cat Pokemon.
I think we're still like a good 10 minutes away from our first Pokemon, believe it or not.
Fuecoco, the fire croc Pokemon. And Quaxley, the duckling Pokemon. They're all very good company, why they usually refuse to even leave my side. What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Miss Vox, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house just over there. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. Now if you'll excuse me, until next we meet.
What a manly fellow the director of yours is. These three are all lovely, but you need to choose just one. Just one, right? Not an easy task. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with them, these little ones, and get to know them? I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going out on your own. You obtained the Rotom phone. It's a brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map by using the Y button. It'll help keep you from getting lost, so take good care of your new gadget, okay? Now off you go, have fun! Yeah, that humble house over there. As opposed to this humble house, it's also pretty darn huge, to be honest. Anyways, the game is not allowing me to run yet. But once we are, I'm turning right back around and grabbing some items. I do like having the free camera. Wait. What? Okay, Quaxley and Sprigatito just disappeared. I guess it's just me and Fuecoco now. I just wanted to look at all three of them. I guess not. And now we can run. Okay. I don't know. Oh, there's Quaxley and Sprigatito. Okay. Something I do like about this game is how there's a little light coming off of the Pokeballs now that you can grab, which is very helpful, and also that you can move while grabbing them so that you don't stop up just to pick it up. That's also nice. So, I don't think they did. They disappeared again? Oh, there you are. Now, where's Quaxley now? Okay. Wow. So this is the tech guy, the most important character in the entirety of the Pokemon franchise. Obviously. Are you Dee's freeze trainer?
Not quite, Miss Vox. Has yet to make her choice, you see. I do wonder which of them she will choose as her starter.
Well, I hope you guys weren't spoiled by looking at the thumbnail. Buenas, we haven't met, have we?
I must say I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon.
Hang on, director. Is this who I think it is?
Yes, this is our Academy new student, Miss Vox. She'll be attending as of today.
So you're that kid who moved in up the road? I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm the Mona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What you say, new neighbor? Wanna be friends? Sure. Love that enthusiasm. We're gonna get along just fine.
Miss Demona is president of the student council and a champion ranked trainer in her own right.
Can someone say overpowered student council? Trope. I guess this is the champion, Demona. I don't know why she goes to Pokemon school when she's the champion, but sure. I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should have a battle right now, you and me.
Easy now, you two will be in the same class, so you'll have plenty of time to battle later. And get to know one another better, of course.
We're gonna be neighbors and classmates. Nice, we'll be able to battle all we want.
On that note, Miss Vox, have you decided which of these Pokemon you would like to be your first partner?
That's Quaxly, a water-type Pokemon. It may seem quiet, but its mighty streams of water can put out any fire. You'll see.
Would you like to go with our good water-type Pokemon Quaxly here?
The only nickname in the entire game. Welcome to Team Harmonia.
Craxus seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Miss Vox. This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball.
Vox, I can't believe you actually chose Quaxly. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. Can I choose one of these Pokemon too, Director Clavel?
Oh, but did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the academy, Miss Nemona?
Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Vox while she raises her own new partner.
Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Miss Vox here, I shall be more than happy to allow it.
Yes. Since Vox chose Quaxly, I'll go for this little one. Nice to meet you, Fuecoco. Welcome to the team. Alrighty then. Now that we chosen our Pokemon, we have to battle. I'll be waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready.
As you have noticed, Miss Nemona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling. But I do hope you'll join her for a battle. It will help you get to know your Pokemon as well.
I really don't like the name Nemona. I'm sorry to anyone who actually has that name. The thing is, it's so close to Demona, I find it distracting. Demona being a character from the Gargoyles TV show that ran back in the day. Demona being like a supervillain gargoyle thingy. Not that Nemona reminds me of her, it's just that my immediate reaction was when I saw that name and with how close it was like, I don't trust you. You seem evil, and then I had to take a moment to be like, wait a minute, no, that's not how that works. Nemona? Well, it could also be Nemona. I don't know. Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So, you ready to battle me, Vox? Perfecto. I'm so excited for this battle. I think I'll use
Miss Nemona. I trust you remember that Miss Vox is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling.
Huh. Oops. Good call, Director. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. I guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead. Come now, Vox. Let's have a fruitful battle. Your chance by Pokemon Trainer Nemona. I know this is your first Pokemon battle, so let's just have some fun. So to address something that I know you have been worried about, Maddie, the battle camera is indeed dynamic. It's just only dynamic in as far as I've seen, trainer battles might not be for random trainers, but for trainer battles it's dynamic. You must have been studying up. Smart move. Water is strong against fire. And I actually like that I have control over the camera in wild encounters specifically. For a few reasons that are gameplay related. I'll get around to that later, I guess. Wow, not bad, neighbor. Look at you winning your first battle ever. You got even more potential than I thought. You're gonna be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again, just one more battle.
Miss Vox and her Quaxly surely vary already from that last battle.
Sorry, I just got kinda caught up in all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Vox. Same to your Quaxly too. Don't worry about it. Alright, thanks, Vox.
You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you only just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nimona? I'm sure she can learn a great deal from a champion-ranked trainer such as yourself.
You bet, sir.
You know money are worth less than Pokemon when you get free on for the first battle while free on is we're still getting in Temtem. Ah, that's a good point.
Oh, that reminds me, since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you definitely need. You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a second. The Pokédex app was added to your Rotom phone. Nice. The Pokédex will automatically register any Pokemon you caught. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jack, actually made it himself.
Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokédexes. It's quite the age we live in now.
Whew. Filling out a Pokédex by hand, I can't even imagine how much work that would take.
No, I suppose you can't. These millennials and their mobile phones and hickamajicks. Yet, no matter how much the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. That is a truly timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you will both work hard toward the goal of completing your Pokédexes. Now, Miss Nimona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents.
Apparently it is. I guess.
Could I depend on you to see Miss Vox to the academy? You would be doing me quite the favor.
Of course, leave it to me.
Then I leave her in your capable hands. Alright, little one, it's time you and I were on our way.
Maybe I oughta make a little more time to work on my Pokédex along with all my battling. Alright, speaking of Pokédexes, Vox, you probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me. So, I actually do enjoy the Pokédex in this game. Because when you catch Pokemon, you get this little thing here, which is kind of cute. So yeah. Actually, let's read Quax's dex entry while we're here, anyways. This Pokemon migrated to Paldea from distant lands long ago. The gills secreted by its feathers repels water and grime. Interesting. I love the fact that we already have 2 Pokeballs. From just picking up items, I mean. I think so, at least. Oh, Vox! I hear that Nimona here will be taking you to school. That's right, man. Leave it to me. So you already managed to make a friend. And you read all about the wonderful teachers you'll have looking after you at school. Plus so many handy facilities you can use as much as you like. Adding your new friend Nimona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now you'll be staying in the school dorms, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for you for your first day. Oh, and maybe you better take these too. Use them on that precious little partner of yours should he get hurt in battle. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of exciting experiences. Far from home. Just try to savor them all. The good times and the hard times too. But if you ever want to come back home, you know your bed is always ready for you. Oh, alrighty then. You two had better head off. I suppose. Take care on the way to school. Your mother is so nice, Vox. Oh, but I was going to teach you how to catch wild Pokemon. Come on, vamos. Oh, vamos? This way? I can't pronounce things. Alright, this here is Pogo Path. It's the path that leads to adventure for you and me. Out here, things are different than in town. You're gonna see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path and in the grass and such. Get too close to one and you'll have to battle. But you got Quaxly for that, right? And if you want to try to catch a Pokemon, you gotta use a good old Pokeball. I've got tons, have a few. Oh, what luck. Time for some learning by doing. Try battling this Lechonk, Vox. Well, if this is truly an end challenge, I should probably avoid dealing this Lechonk any damage. So I'm gonna lower its attack, so it's not gonna deal Quaxly too much damage, and then we're just gonna catch it full health. I might not do that for all encounters, but yeah. We got a Lechonk. It searches for food all day. It possesses a keen sense of smell, but doesn't use it for anything other than foraging. Hala! That was awesome! You caught the very first Pokemon you went for! I'm crummy when it comes to actually catching Pokemon. Maybe you should give me tips. Anyway, have some more Pokeballs just in case. Not every catch works out. Weaken the Pokemon, then throw the Pokeball. Remember that and you'll be fine. Now go battle these wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Let's meet back up at the lighthouse over there. You can see our school from the top. At the moment, I do not feel compelled to catch any Pokemon here. I think I'm fine just Quaxly Lechonk for now. But I will grab some items. I thought I... Oh, there it is. There's also a Pokeball down here. I do like seeing Pokemon in the overworld like this. But sometimes they're hard to spot, some of them. Oh, I did not mean to run into you, little friend. I do not wish to fight. I'd imagine by skipping all of these encounters that I probably end up going through the story faster than a regular playthrough. At least at the beginning, and then suddenly I probably start having trouble because the battles are tough. Like you know, the battles aren't generally tough, but when you do like a challenge run of some sort, where you limit yourself in such regards, well, you'll notice. You'll notice eventually. Okay, I'm not allowed to go further. I guess cutscene here. Hey Vox, you're getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon, okay? Let me see how so far you caught. Oh, whoa, what was that? I've never heard that kind of cry before. Could be some strong Pokemon or something. I say we find whatever made that cry. Let's take a look around, Vox. Just be careful, there's a kind of unsafe cave not far from here, so steer clear. And I know your Rotom phone can help you keep safe, but watch your step by these cliffs anyway. I feel like there was an item I wanted to grab. Well. I feel like it looks like the hound hours are floating ever so slightly. Game over! I have so many questions about that. But I guess it's just Rotom doing Rotom things. Also, what just happened there would still have killed a real life person. Like the even if you don't hit the ground, when you make a full stop like that, you still feel the impact. So essentially the arms should have been ripped off. Just saying. The mysterious Pokemon seems to be too weak to move. Maybe I can give it something to help perk it up. Here, eat my Rotom phone. Have a sandwich. Oh, that pixelation. Ah. Let's get moving. I still think I'm close enough to where we caught our little chunk that we should not be releasing it just yet. Oi, Vox! There you are, Vox. You okay? You're not hurt, right? I'm fine. Thank goodness. I was really worried. If you gotten hurt because I said we should go looking for whatever made that cry. No, never mind that. Right now, we gotta focus on getting you back up here. You just gotta find some way to climb out of there. If you can get close enough, I'll try pulling you up with one of my Pokemon's moves. Hey, what's that Pokemon in front of you? It looks super strong. Kinda seems like it's waiting for you. Does it want you to follow it? Whoa, that is amazing. That Pokemon might be as strong or maybe stronger than mine. We're not allowed to run as long as we're behind it. Oh, we're not allowed to run past where it has reached. Hello, young goose. Game? Are you standing still now? Okay. Well, good thing I chose the water starter right about now. Well, I guess that's also helpful. Hey, heads up, some pretty rough and rowdy. I'm glad you got your bodyguard, but watch your back, they're strong. Are you gonna move? Thank you. Oh my gosh, it straight up pulverized that rock. How powerful is it? I wonder what move that was. Man, I want to see it up close. Vox, look out. Something's coming. Behind you. It's behind you. Doom. I just love that that is the text box for this thing. Doom. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I also think the speedrunner's gonna dislike the fact that you can't change into set mode. Hey! Up here! Quick! Well, we got out. That's pretty nice. Way to go! For a second I thought you were both goners. Whoa, what's wrong? Maybe it used up all of its power? What is this Pokemon anyway? It kinda looks like a Cyclizar, but I've never seen one quite like this before. And now it looks so different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? I don't know. You can't tell either. Vox. Well, all that aside, I'm seriously glad to have you back up here in one piece. I feel like we should prioritize helping the gosh darn Pokemon that just collapsed. You know, that battle down there was really something. Not the time for small talk, lady. You and this fella look perfectly in sync facing down that Houndoom. What, you didn't even tell it what to do? I guess it's not like you're this Pokemon's trainer yet. Oh good, looks like it perked up a little. Do you think this fella was the one making that mysterious cry we heard? Oh man, oh man, oh man, the more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysterious it gets. If you do become its trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Let's exchange some numbers so we can get in touch if we somehow get separated again. Imagine if Koraidon actually had bled out while they were talking or something like that. I'm just saying. And here, this will let you teach your Pokemon a move to help it battle stronger opponents. I think before you use it though. TMs can only be used once. I hate this with so much hate. Like, this just... Let's take a really good implemented quality of life improvement of the Pokemon game and throw it out the window, shall we not? You've both been through enough for a minute. I think we better take a breather. Let's just get to the lighthouse. That'll be a good spot to relax. Also, like when they returned the breakable TMs to BDSP, it was because it was what's it called? It was authentic to the original. No, I think they were just trying to soften the blow for when they did this for Gen 9. Just be like telling the players to get used to breakable TMs again. I mean, that's a theory in all fairness, but I don't think I'm wrong.
Why, that little... What are you doing here? I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off.
Wait, no, I know you. Aren't you Arden? You're enrolled in the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher, Professor Seda?
Doesn't matter who my mom is. The real issue here is what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here. And what is this form it's in?
It saved me from a tight spot. See, we heard this strange voice and we tried to investigate, but Vox fell off a cliff and that Pokemon saved her. But it seems like it wore itself out in the process. It got kinda zombie afterwards. But you should have seen it before. It looked totally different. It was unbelievably strong.
Well, yeah, as it should be. But it can't fight like it's... Fight while it's like this. The form Koraidon takes in battle, that's its true form.
Koraidon? Is that this Pokemon's name? How'd you know?
You can't go in the lab, it's locked. I don't remember ever seeing you around, but given the uniform, you go to the academy too. Do you? Koraidon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can come hope to command. It's special. Special? How? What sort of Pokemon is it? You think you're up to ordering Koraidon around? Then how about I test your worthiness? Come at me. Well, look at you, quite the little go-getter. I've been feeling all out of sorts, so I'm gonna use this battle to blast these doldrums away.
You're challenged by Pokemon Trainer Arvin? And he has a Scarlet. Okay, time to fight it, I guess.
These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth, and I want it gone.
I guess I'm bordering a squirrel? I could have growled it. Maybe that would have been an idea if I wanted to preserve health. But it's fine. You don't like him? Huh. I'm not so sure I'm a big fan of him either. But I feel more indifferent than anything else.
Seems you know a thing or two about battle.
Wow, Vox, that was awesome.
I guess I wasn't ever going to stand a chance using some Pokemon I only just caught. But if you really think you can take Koraidon off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's a Pokeball that Brute's been kept in.
So why do you have it? Well, to be fair, I don't think he's about battling at all. I think he's high and mighty because he's like supposed to be like a researcher. So he's probably his superiority complex probably comes from like, I know so much and you're all so ignorant kind of attitude. Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. What? Oi, can you not hear me or something? Fine, be that way, but you better actually show... What a weirdo. Yes, Koraidon was caught in a dinky old Pokeball. That Arwen guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna wring some answers out of him. But alright, we gotta climb the lighthouse, but can't wait to show you the view of our school. Huh, spider? Itsy bitsy spider crawling up the wall. I feel like the render distance is not long enough. Just looking at that tree over there. Looking at anything, actually. Look, Vox, that's Misagosa. And that huge building with the Pokeball on it is our school. It's gonna be great having you in the same class, Vox. I'm looking forward to it. Right, I can't wait to get back. We're gonna get to learn so much and battle so much. Isn't it awesome what you can see from up here? Mountains, forests, grasslands, beautiful nature, stuff as far as the eye can see. And you know what's waiting for you all over these natural places? Tons of Pokemon! I do enjoy that while the render distance is awful and it zooms in on all these things that isn't properly rendered, Game Freak basically goes, look at how pretty we made it! And consider this me officially telling you, welcome to Paldea! But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to the school from here. Let's make it to Los Platos for starters. That's right. Right on the way. Vamos! Come on! Okay, I'm gonna have a look at my Pokemon, then on my map. You were caught at Poco Path. This is Poco Path. All of this is actually Poco Paths. Guess we're still good since we're still in Poco Path. I also think it makes sense to be able to take Pokemon into adjacent areas. But again, it's not routes as usual, so if this feels like too long for you guys, just tell me, I guess. I spy with my little eye a Wooper. And a Weasel. And a Surreal. I did. Apparently that was close enough to initiate a combat encounter. Alright, Fido spawns in this area. What? I need to remember the wall spawns in this area. For my private playthrough. Or for future relevancy. This is still the natural habitat of Lechonk. So I think it makes sense that I can still walk around with it. Yeah, Rolls made it. Oi, Vox, over here. This here is a Pokemon Center. You can come here to take care of a lot of things related to your Pokemon, but I'll leave the explanations to the pros here. Happy to be of service and welcome to the Pokemon Center. I'm here to keep everyone's Pokemon healthy. Here on my left is the Pokemon counter. You can buy things like Pokeballs and potions.
Hello. We accept payment both in cash and in league points. I guess 1 league point is worth like a $1.
And this to my right is the technical machine. TM machine for short. The technical machine. People who get riled up by people who say ATM machine, you're gonna be so hard triggered by this. Also, yeah. It's your ticket to making TMs, which you can use to teach moves to your Pokemon. You need to pay in life points and supply the machine with materials the Pokemon drop. Life points comes in handy both at these machines and in the stores. I've got a lot here. Have some. Oh yeah, and some of these too. And at the Union Circle you can connect with other trainers to find yourself some adventuring companions. Come visit us at the Pokemon Center anytime you need any help. We will, thanks! Remember, had a rough adventure? Get to the Pokemon Center. Sometimes you have to know this sort of stuff for quizzes at school. But mnemonics help out. Here's another one. Are you ready? Then let's go. Goofy short, but it helps you remember you can send your lead Pokemon out with the R button. That way you can have the Pokemon that's walking with you go pick up items lying around. Or go battle on its own, or other stuff like that. Pressing the R button is tutorial stuff. We can ignore that. Okay, so this is the first town. And it's kind of small and cute, and I don't remember finding anything that interesting here. Oh, actually there was an item over here. Come on, game. Let me run on it. Close enough. When you play the game as intended. Oh wow. The frames just drop a ton when you are like just a few meters away from anything. I'm not gonna find that distracting. So now I'm like 2 areas away from where I got the chunk. So I'm thinking... Oh, can that only be done from boxes? Okay. That's it. There is a fight up here where I do feel like I need a second partner with me for. Want to see if I can find something good. Wooper is potentially a good option, but I'm not sure if Wooper is what I want to grab. Look a bit around. Hey you. Almost ran into that Scarlet. We do not want to hurt Pokemon. Either a grass or a ground type is what I want. A ground type would be amazing. Yeah. I want to save the Wooper line for later though. So that's why I didn't immediately grab it. But if I can't find anything else, I might grab it. Bonsly could work. But that's a rock type, not a ground type. Another copy of Swift. Again, it's at least nice to see how easy it is to find Wooper around here. Just think if I can find like a Diglett or something like that. Grabbing that. If you guys notice anything good, like a grass type or ground type, just tell me. Again, it's fun to see all the Pokemon here walk around and do their own thing. Hoppip is probably not a good option due to being part flying. There are Fido's down here, but I have no idea what Fido's type is. I don't remember. Igglybuff is down here. Interesting. It's a normal fairy type. Like there's a lot of Igglybuffs down here. I need to remember that as well. That might come in handy. Since Igglybuff probably has access to sleep moves. Could probably help me with catching. Hello, Fido. Now we're just back here. See if I could find a bounce weed. That would be a good choice, I think. I feel like I heard a Pokemon. Oh! Fletchlings. Can I fight them from here? No. I was just curious. I wasn't gonna. I might be forced to just straight up use Whooper. I feel like exploration is kind of fun in this game. I feel like I keep finding interesting things. Well, just items, but still. Oh, I almost went into that Scatterbuck. The chunk. Another Hoppip. Ooh, Cherryberry. Lechonk just spawns a lot around here. Like a lot. Like, it just feels like Lechonk is everywhere in the early game. Strugglebuck. That's a good move. Nice. I'll probably be a handful of these kinds of scenes, to be honest, with me just running around trying to figure stuff out. There's an entire area down here. A little family of Hoppips. Honestly, I think this is fun. Just running around. Running around at the speed of sound. Places to go, got to follow my rainbow. Might as well admit I'm a Sonic fan. Despite the fact that Sonic has like barely any good games. Okay, so yeah, I have the second I decided to sing Sonic songs, apparently. I guess my best option is to catch a Wooper. Just really want to save Wooper for later because I think Wooper is so cool. But yeah, so next time we run into Wooper, I'll grab it. Hey Scatterbug. Junk. Gotta grab item, gotta grab item. Gotta grab Glinty, gotta grab Glinty. There was a water area up here, right? A Sewell Psyduck. There we go. Hello, little friend. Okay. 25 balls. Let's do this. Yes. After losing a territorial struggle, Wooper began living on land. The Pokemon changed over time, developing a poisonous film to protect its body. Okay. I also think we're fine level-wise. How are we move-wise, actually? We have Mud Shot, that's fine. Is that a Choodle? Nice, Choodle spawns here. Hello there, Valkyria, nice to see you. And welcome to Pokemon Scarlet. It's fun so far. I spent a little bit of the last like half hour just exploring this area to see if I could find any Pokemon I want to use for the upcoming trainer battle. Because I so needed a secondary Pokemon for this battle, and it ended up being Wooper. Whoop whoop! I'm glad to hear you are having fun with it, Valkyria. It's great, to be honest. It's fun, and that's all you can really ask from a Pokemon game. Oi, Vox! Did you battle some trainers on the hill? Bet your Pokemon are getting stronger. How about you show me how much you all have learned in a battle? Sure thing. Alrighty, now nothing like having a friend around. Come on, Vox, let's have us a fruitful battle. You are playing Violet? Awesome. I also prefer Violet. Actually, most people I know play Violet. including my girlfriend, my boyfriend, some of my internet friends, you, everyone just plays Violet. Is there anyone playing Scarlet? You seem like you are getting better at this, so I'm coming at you with 2 Pokemon this time. Okay, time for some water gun. You really worked your type matchup. I can tell how badly you want to win. Let's water gun it again. Another water gun. And Fuecoco hits the floor. I just pretend I have it in set mode, by the way. Wow, doing even better than I expected. You're legit, Vox. Okay. Time to swap. Battling you is a blast. Think I better pull out the ace in the hole. So I don't think my Quaxley would have taken an attack for Terrestrialized Electric type. Terrestrialization is always a solid strategy. It gives moves of the Pokemon's Terra type. And this is exactly why I swapped into Wooper and why I was looking for either a ground or grass type to tank that hit. Oh, the famed people who play Scarlet. Apparently they do exist. I'm kidding, of course there are people who play Scarlet. It's just everyone I personally spend time with have chosen Violet. Man, I can't believe how fast you're improving. Amazing, look at you taking on Terrestrialized opponent and winning, no problem. Come to think of it, you can't Terrestrialize your Pokemon yet. Don't worry, I'll get that taken care of. You're so good with Pokemon battles, I forgot how new you are to all this stuff. Anyway, it was fun battling you. Here, have some revives as thanks. Now, Mesagosa's waiting just past this gate. At last the city where our school is. There's a ton of hills and stairs and stuff in the city, so I'm gonna take a quick breather and then catch up with you soon. Oh, fucker, you're asking an artist that? If you ask me, there's a huge difference between Copal and Royal Blue, and it matters that you and the difference matter. Violet is in the purple range of colors, but put it like this: color is a bit of a spectrum, and there are many variations of colors depending on how bright it is, how saturated it is. All of these different variants of a color has a different name, dependent on it. So it is correct that violet is a purple, but not all purple is violet. I hope that makes sense. Similarly, scarlet is a type of red, so is crimson, and they're both reds, but they are not the same red. If you look up like lavender and violet, and compare the two colors like on Google Images, you would see that there are two very different types of purple. So yeah, violet is purple, but they are not the same thing. Kind of like it's the pastel thing again, yeah. Basically, also like all dogs are canines, but not all canines are dogs, because some canines are wolves and some canines are I can't think of a different canine right now, but you get the idea. You get the idea. Alright, here I am. We finally made it. This is Mesagoza, the biggest city in Paldea. It's been a big trade hub since a long time ago. Lots of folk come here to learn about advances in technology and all kinds of other stuff. There's a hair salon where you can change your look, plus places with tasty food and fixings. What do you want to see first, Vox? The hair salon? Oh, you're a fashionista, are you? Or maybe you just want a practical do that won't get in your eyes when you're battling. Oh, and speaking of battling, I want to be sure you'll be able to terrestrialize your Pokemon too, Vox. There's a few things I gotta get done for that to happen, but I'll take care of them. Meanwhile, you just have fun looking around the city a bit. There's so much to do. Grab a bite, buy some accessories to spice up your uniform. If you want my personal recommendation, you gotta see Deliberate Presents. They sell handy items for Pokemon to hold. Once you're seen your fill, we can meet up again in front of the school. Just be ready, the stairs up to school are no joke. Later then, get pumped for some terrestrializing. I'm glad to hear that, Valkyra. I'm glad to hear that my explanation sufficed. Sometimes I feel like I can try and explain something and I just make people more confused. You know, when you're like, I don't feel like I'm great at explaining stuff, especially not when I'm like live. I feel like I'm decent at teaching though. And that might seem counterintuitive, as like I feel like I'm bad at explaining stuff, but I feel like I'm good at teaching. But that's because when I'm teaching, I plan a little bit ahead and I try to figure out how to best approach the individual and how to convey stuff correctly. So I feel like that's... I actually like teaching. I think it's fun. If that makes sense. But explaining things on the spot, no, that I don't feel confident about. Buenos muchacha, what can we do for you today? Okay, so there are more hairstyles here than you get at the beginning. Which is why we're here now. Just to see. I do believe that you are correct that violet is more on the blue side than your standard purple. But yeah, I do believe that purple is just the generic word for colors that are mixed between blue and red. So yeah. I feel like this hairdo makes me think of you, Maddie. I feel like this is closer to what I have going on here. Wondering. What do you guys think? Romantic tuck, or should we stick to long bob? Oh well, not long and straight. Long and straight or romantic tuck? While you're figuring that out, I'm gonna check if there's any new colors in here. They can get us closer to what I wanted. That's not a real pink. I guess it's a dark pink. There are more colors, but there's... This is still the closest one we're getting. Wow. Oh look, while we're talking about lavender and violet. Lavender, violet, lavender, violet. I did not know that would come up. That I use violet and lavender as an example. Here they are. Ash purple. I think the other one looks more like what I'm wearing. So we're gonna stick to this. And I can leave. I can check the hairdos and leave without paying. Unlike Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, and X and Y. Your character has a long bob. Long bob is very, very pretty in this game, and I really like it. So yeah. I feel like the pink is just so dark. If just... Let's see here. I refuse to do a beanie, so I guess I am buying a fairy tie cap to add some pink on top of my bluish hair. That's almost like how I have it, right? Also, I refuse to not customize my character. Go to backends actually. I think I feel like getting a new bag does more for the character than most other things, so I feel like I should pick a bag first and then complement it. Shirts and shorts are not available in this biggest city of Paldea for some reason. Absolutely frustrating. What is it with this game's pinks? The canvas backpack. Is that the only type there is? It is. Okay. We're gonna go for a blue and pink style here. I might regret using all of this money on and stuff, but I'm probably also going to replace all of this with cooler stuff later. But yeah, let's get some cool shoes to match. That's actually closer to the pink I wanted. You're asking all the hard questions already, Valkyra. Hard to say. Very hard to say. I don't know. I like all of them. It's hard. I can't choose. Don't ask that of me. Oh. I actually really like these sneakers. Let's use these. Let's get in here. Can you load me in, please? I have no patience for these loading stuffs. That's just not good. I feel like either pink or red would go here, but I mean a proper pink, you know? I'm gonna try like these floral patterns. Again, it's not the right pink. It doesn't go well with the hat. Why is all the pinks the wrong pink? Ah. Okay. We'll go with these. And then that's that, I guess. We'll find a better hat at some point, but for now, this will have to do. It feels better not just wearing the generic uniform, or at least doing something to customize it. I generally don't like looking like a stock character. Gimme Ghoul? Yeah, that one is a really cool one too. The new Wooper is adorable. There's a dolphin. Don't tell me more about it. I want to discover it on my own. Don't get it. If you join Team Star, you can shine as bright as anybody. Seriously, what's with you? Don't you want to burn bright with awesome friends like us? Not really. Look, we got a quota we're supposed to fill for new members, so just sign up already. I'd rather not. You want in on this too? If you're here to sign up, we'll get to you next. We've nearly got this one in the bag. We're Team Star, kid. We burn so bright it hurts to look at us. But you knew that alright. Well, never heard of you. Oh, another ignorant little nobody. Here, I'm finally part of Team Star and still get no respect. I gotta work my way up the ranks. I can see why no one respects you when you like me. Like, she's literally doing that movement. Could she whine a little bit more? Do you want some cheese with that? Hey, we can't just let something like this slide. The honor of our team's on the line, so we got no real choice but to battle, yeah? That's true. You keep watch on that little four eyes over there. I'll make sure this fresh face nobody ends up in seeing the stars. I guess she does have to use the bathroom? I don't know. Thank you, Valkyria. No spoilers. I think Wooper can handle this one. Cute. Just keep leering. I'm gonna one-shot you, I think. One or two-shot you. Two-shot you. Oh no, the speed fell. Oh no. No. Oh, ow. Ooh, we got a poison stab. And we learned wing attack. That could come in handy, actually. I guess it beats pound. How come I'm the one seeing stars? Why is nobody like you? Why isn't nobody like you so good at battling anyway? That's just not right. No way she beat you? Does that mean I gotta battle this kid now since I'm higher up Team Star's ranks? Peru Bueno, what do you think you're doing? It's that student council dweeb. She's gonna report us if we don't book it. I can't believe you Ox. You don't have to go find randos to battle. You'll have all the battles you'll ever need with me. That's really not what happened. What, they picked a fight with you? Wow, I read that wrong. I'm so sorry. I get it now. You two have got Team Star written all over you for sure. I bet you're trying to pressure people into signing up again, weren't you? Hey, we weren't not doing that. Well, that explains it. As head of the student council, stopping this type of nonsense would normally be my job. But this is also a perfect chance for you to try my amazing and also rare gift for you. With this Terra Orb, you can terrestrialize your Pokemon during battle. Let's see it terrestrialize. I'm sure your Quaxly will be a water type. Normally you gotta take special classes to be able to get one of these Terra Orbs, but I put it in a good word for you. Now, time to give it a whirl. You'll learn to use it faster in battle than if I just explained to you. Wait, what? You want this kid to practice wailing on us with her Terra Pokemon? Is that it? Got a problem? You wanna battle me instead? Never mind, I'll take my chances with the new kid. Then take your place and battle. It kind of feels like it, doesn't it? She gives us a lot of free stuff and she really spends a lot of time focusing on us. As for the moves, whether or not they're like Legends Arceus, if you mean that if they have Agile and Strong styles, they do not. Ow? Can you not? Now, let's see how much damage this will deal. Oh, with the move tutor. I don't know yet. I have not figured that out yet. I can't seem to do it from the menu, at least. I believe I tried. I can give it another look in a moment. Oh, wow. That went horribly. I thought it would be fun to use Wooper for this. Regrets were made. That was also my first reaction, was like, I don't trust her. But then I thought about it for a moment, and I think it's just because of her name reminds me of Demona from Gargoyles. Your Pokemon burned so bright. Also, Wooper fainted, so I have to heal it and release it. Nice Fox, you pulled off a terrestrializing, no problem. Most of your Pokemon's Terra type will hit even harder when it's terrestrialized, you know? Sometimes you'll find a Pokemon whose Terra type is totally different from its usual type. That difference can open up your strategic options. Gotta charge your Terra Orb at the Pokemon Center after every use by healing up your team, though. Well, I'll be on my merry way then, yeah. Hasta la vista! Me too, hasta la vista. So yeah, Team Star is basically a group of students that like to kick it up trouble. They hardly ever show up to class, and when they get together in groups, they're a real headache. Even the teachers don't know what to do with them. From what I hear... excuse me. I just want... well, thanks. So yeah, see you around. Oh, look at you, Vox, already becoming a big hero around campus. I don't think I've seen that girl around. Maybe she's a new transfer like you. That Eevee back though. Anyway, seems like trouble died down, so we better book it up to school. Get ready to climb the worst staircase in the world. Feels like such a soggy way to do Swoop, but I should have swapped instead of keeping it in. There you go, little friend. Be safe out there, okay? I don't seem to find a way to swap moves from here anyways. I believe there's an item over here, maybe? Oh yeah. There are several, what's called, quality of life improvements in this game that are just not there anymore, including apparently the move thing. So yeah, I don't know where to swap moves, by the way. It doesn't seem to be at the Pokemon Center. So that's... Here we are, Vox. Welcome to Naranyam Academy. This here's the entrance hall. You can sign up for all kinds of classes at the desk behind me, and those halls off to the sides lead to different parts of the school. It's totally big enough to let loose and battle in here, but for some reason they banned Pokemon battles in the main entrance. Miss Vox, Miss Nemona, how did you find your first school commute? We had a blast. Imagine Miss Nemona's high spirits helped with that. She's a true asset to our fine academy. Not that I was expecting any less from our champion-ranked student council president. Reliable as ever, Miss Nemona. Well, I know how to look after my friends, right, Vox? Oh, but speaking of which, we saw some of those Team Star kids in town, Director. You did where? It was down the stairs from the front gates. They were harassing this kid with an Eevee backpack. That is quite the news. Are they still to be found out there? Actually, Vox flexed on them and ran him off. You don't say. Of course, it's a fine thing to try help a fellow student, Miss Vox.
but you might wish to show off a bit of restraint as you find your feet here at the academy. And Miss Nemona, do you remember that the school staff is here to resolve any such troubles?
Right. Yes, sir, Director.
A child with an easy backpack, you say? I suppose that might have been Miss Penny. I'm relieved to hear she's come to class at least. And Miss Nemona, if you'd be so good, do report to Mr. Jack about this Team Star business. As your homeroom teacher, he should be kept priest of all such ongoings.
You got it, sir.
But look at the time. You two had better hurry along. Classes will be starting soon.
We're in class 1A, Vox. Come on, I'll show you the way.
So this scene I consider absolutely abysmal.
Just look at those frameless kids. Like, that looks like straight out of a horror movie or something like that, right? Like, that there falls into, like, Uncanny Valley territories. Of all these kids just staring, but they are, like, moving in like, robotic nature. Like, something is just not right here.
Good morning, I'm Mr. Jack. Hello everyone. We have some exciting news this morning. Who wants to hear it?
Ooh, me. I want to hear the news.
I suppose I should have told you sooner, but we have a new little friend joining our happy homeroom as of today.
I wonder what they'll be like.
Alright, you can come on in.
Oof.
Could I trouble you for a few words introducing yourself?
Sure, I'm Vox.
Did you hear that? She seems super friendly and fun. Looks like everyone's eager to get to know you, Vox. Alright then, who wants to be the first to ask our new friend a question?
Me. Can I ask a question? What's your favorite thing about Pokemon? I like everything about Pokemon. Really awesome. I'm totally the same.
Does anyone else have a question for our new classmate?
Me, I have a question. You went to all the trouble of enrolling here as a Spillvox. What do you hope to get out of it? You must have some kind of dream, right? I don't actually know. Fair, I get it. The possibilities are endless, right? Who can decide?
Well, thank you for telling a little bit about yourself, Vox, and totally not a lot of non-answers. I'm Mr. Shark. I teach biology here at the academy, and I'm also your homeroom teacher. That's your seat, second row from the front. Alright, you ragamuffins. Be nice and friendly to our new classmate.
We will, Mr. Shark.
Get to know the academy campus by exploring a bit on your own.
Do you know why it really infuriates me that cutscene happened the way it did? Look here. All the frames are here now, but the frames weren't here when the cutscene was playing. It's like, how do you mess that up? Like, the frames are clearly here for in-game rendering. So why? Why? Very well, Champion Nemona. I trust you to handle this my stead. Sure thing, you can count on me. In fact, I bet this is gonna be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day then. Oh, pardon me. Oh, hey, Vox. She looked awesome. Good eye, she sure is. That lady is, well, they call her La Primera. She's strong, she can do pretty much anything. She's got cool practically coming out of her ears. She's basically everything I want to be, that any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really. Oh, which reminds me, remember in homeroom when I asked what your dream is? If you're still trying to decide what it is you're looking for, I've got an idea for you. You should try to reach champion rank like me. Yeah, well. Oh wow, hang on though. I've got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes. The trainers who reach champion rank are the ones who raise their Pokemon really strong. They're pro-tiered battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you have to do more than just take classes here. You got to take on the 8 gyms and win so you can collect the 8 gym badges. Once you've done that, all that's left is special test, the champion assessment. And once you pass that, then at long last, you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, the coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything, I reached champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know? Oh, the treasure hunt is a special independent study where we got here should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of the school year. It's great. You get to leave school to go have an adventure and learn however you want. I guess you could say my journey to become a champion was the treasure I found. Maybe. I don't know yet if that's the answer I'm looking for. Yeah, we're still in the tutorial. Anyway, I've got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save the gym's location in your map app in case you decide to go for it. The Pokemon Gym's location have been added to your map app. Oh, I clicked by that too fast. I wanted to examine the gym leaders. Oh well, give it some thought. Yeah, 2 hours in and we're still in tutorial. Classic Pokemon. Probably due to assets getting more detailed during cutscenes, so to save on resources they have to cut down the less important assets because the game is so poorly optimal. Oof. Yeah, there is a ghost gym. Sadly, when I open the map, it won't show it like that. So yeah. Let's see here. How do I see the gyms? Oh, here is one of them. Glissado Gym. How can I apparently I can't see them the way they were before. Sorry. But yeah, there is a ghost gym. There's also a normal gym, interestingly. Oh hey, so we meet again. You remember me, right? I don't think we ever met. Well, come on! I gave you Koraidon's Pokeball. Did I forget to introduce myself? Well, the name's Arvin. No need to tell me your name, Vox, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid who showed up with the president of the student council. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today. Just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You gotta help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. What's the stream? Caught your interest, have I? You want to hear all about my dream, right? Well, this might come as a surprise, but fact is, I'm all about that picnic life. The great outdoors. The perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you that. Right now, I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? I found this book the other day, and it had a section about these Herba Mystica things. Basically, there are some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them.
Now, there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica based on what I read. Just taking a little lick of them once they've been powdered will get your blood flowing provide nutrients, prevent aging, it'll even boost the immune system. These herbs seems like they're the real deal. Only found here in Paldea and rare to boot. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning that it's gonna be pretty tough to try and grab even a few sprigs. Cause see, Titans are, well, I think they gotta be things like this. As we descended further into the Area Zero, we began to catch a glimpse of mysterious Pokemon, though we wondered if these huge ferocious beasts are indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed passing resemblance to a Pokemon known as Dunfan, yet differences such as its sheer size and shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusks. I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand either. And I'd never hear the end of it when crawling to that student council girl. But here you waltz up. You got to help me out with this. You'd be perfect. No? Leave me alone? No, wait. I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the places where it seems there might be titles in your map app for you. I said no, dude. Have you ever heard of the concept of consent? Okay, so there's a Dragon Titan, an Earth Titan, a Flying Titan, a Rock Titan, and a Steel Titan. Titan Slayers have all been added to my map. Let us do a bit and we can get more into these details later, and in the meantime take this, a little gift for listening and all. Give the idea some serious thought, please. I said no. Okay. It's probably just saving. It's been a couple hours. Yeah, this place, like, considering the fact that Arwen doesn't go to school, all of the Team Star members don't go to school, and once the new student arrives, that's like the talk of the entire school. Like, this place must be boring as heck. No one wants to be here, and the most interesting thing that's happened all week is the new student. Rodo. This is Vox, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind. What do you mean hacked? Well, as far as you're concerned, it means I'm basically in control of your phone right now. My name's Cassiopeia. But never mind that, it's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Tell me, Vox, you know about Team Star, right? Yeah. Great, I appreciate you being upfront here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some academy students a while back. They caused headaches for the school and tried to bring other students down to their level. And I refused to sit idle by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. Sure. No need to reply right this second. We can discuss the details some other time. Till then, I'll leave you to it. Bye. Miss Vox. Please do try to keep your voice down if you are making calls with the school, won't you? I'll be more careful. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go, then, young lady. Team Star, you say?
Yeah, time to trust a totally trustworthy person who hacked our phone.
Calling Miss Vox to the director's office, please. Once again, Miss Vox to the director's office, please.
You're like, yeah. Director's office, we're not in a hurry. I can see why. I can see why, definitely.
Hello, my name's Shaq, and I'll be your biology teacher. In my class, we'll all learn about the various quirks of our beloved Pokemon together. I hope you all come to love Pokemon even more from the things you learn here. In today's class, I'll teach you a great way to get to know Pokemon in more depth. If you like to become better friends with your Pokemon, you can let them come out of their Pokeball and walk along with you. Sounds great, huh? You can use the set R button to throw a Pokeball and let out the Pokemon inside. Nothing cuter than watching your Pokemon run around on the foot if you ask me. Once you let your Pokemon out, try speaking to them. They're sure to respond in some way. It's a great way to get to know them better. However, letting your Pokemon out of its ball isn't such a great idea in some locations. Can anyone tell me where it is that you shouldn't have your Pokemon walk along with you? That's right, great job, Vox. I see you did your homework. The correct answer is that we should not walk with our Pokemon indoors. How about that? Some Pokemon might damage walls, desks, and other things walking around inside the building, so that is why we keep 2 Noibats and a Psyduck in the entrance hall. It's not allowed regardless of the species. Therefore, please only let your Pokemon out of their Pokeballs while outdoors, okay everyone? I think I see them out and about in classrooms from time to time, but still. Anyway, you may become even closer friends with your Pokemon pals by walking together. Oh, I almost forgot, keep in mind that you can only walk together with your lead Pokemon. Remember, use the setup button to throw a ball and let out the Pokemon inside. You also want to remember that throwing a ball at a wild Pokemon will start a battle. It looks like that's all the time we have for today. See you all next class. Hello, I hope everyone's ready to learn some new things today. Did you all try using the set R button to let your Pokemon out as I taught you in our last class? Walking along with your Pokemon lets you see how unique and cute they all are. That's a good point actually, there's a lot of varied kids in these classes. I'd also highly recommend picnics for when you want to spend some quality time together with the Pokemon in your party. You can get them all around the table to make sandwiches and play. It's really a lot of fun. If you want to learn more about making food, Mr. Sakuaro's class is the best place to go. Now, sometimes while you're enjoying a picnic with your Pokemon, you may find something very, very important in the basket next to your table. This very important something is what Pokemon are born from. Let's all say it together. Phew, you all got it right. The very important something I'm talking about is a Pokemon egg. It's not clear where these eggs come from, but they're probably placed in the basket rather... Okay, I want to quote Professor Elm here. Where do these eggs come from? I don't know. They're probably placed in the basket rather stealthily by the Pokemon at the picnic. Walking around with an egg will help warm it, which allows it to hatch. Eggs won't warm up by sitting in boxes though, you need to have them in your party. And here's one more super important thing I'd like you to remember about eggs. Pokemon trust us with their eggs because they believe in us. So I sure would be happy to see you all being responsible parents for your little Pokemon eggs. Whoops, my most important point came right as the bell rang. We'll see you all next time, I guess.
Math's up next. I'm doing this because I feel like it might be worth being properly introduced to the teachers. Pokemon Crystal. 500 years of Pokemon medicine studies. Only just learned that eggs are a thing. Hello everyone. Nice to meet you. My name's Time. And I will be your math teacher. Sorry to put you all on the spot at the start of class, but let me ask you a quick question. Do you enjoy numbers, arithmetics, and the like? Yeah, sort of. Oh my. Thank you for your honest responses. Some of you may like numbers, and some of you may not. I think that makes for a wonderful mix. But no matter your opinion on math, I hope you find yourself enjoying our lessons together. I'll do my best to find a good way to match up your interest with all types of math lessons. To which, are you all caught up on your studies of Pokemon type matchups? For example, grass is strong against water, water is strong against fire, correct? Vox, you seem good with Pokemon, so let me ask you this. Bearing in mind that water is strong against fire, if the move Water Gun hits a fire type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage? That is correct. I knew I could count on you for this question, Vox. Using moves of the type that your opponent is weak to is a super effective tactic. It multiplies the damage of those moves by 2. On the other hand, using moves of that type that your opponent is resistant to isn't very effective. It divides the damage of your moves by 2. I don't mean to encroach on Miss Dendra's battle studies territory, of course, but I thought it best to use a lively topic as an example. That can make math fun even for those of you who don't much like the subject, don't you think? Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Hello everyone, let's have a fun class today. Tell me, do you all enjoy shopping? Buying tasty bread or choosing the new clothes? Even just winter shopping is so much fun. In today's class, I like to use shopping, one of my own favorite hobbies, mind you, to teach you all about math. I'm sure everyone here has visited a Pokemon at least once. They sell all sorts of Pokemon items. Pokeballs are one of the many useful items you can find there. They cost 200 Pokédollars each. Now then, I'd like you all to do some thinking with me here. One Pokeball is $200. If you had $200 and bought as many Pokeballs as you could afford, how many would you receive? 11? That is correct. Well done, Vox. With 2,000 Pokédollars, you can afford to purchase a maximum of 10 Pokeballs. However, if you purchase 10 or more of any one type of Pokeball, you will also receive one Premier Ball as a special white ball bonus. So the correct answer is, in fact, 11. It sure is nice to get a little bonus like that on a shopping trip, isn't it? Lady, you're a math teacher. The fact that 11 is the right answer annoys the frick out of me. Because you asked the math question, and then you just went like, well, technically, they award you an extra Pokeball. Oh my, is that the bell? I suppose that's all for now. What a shame. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in the next class. I hope you're looking forward to it too. Two plus 2 is technically 5 if you include 25% taxes. Us, say hello to your battle instructor. The one, the only, the hot-blooded Dendra. Us is a karate thing. By the way, look it up. My age, 25. My hobby, working out. My type, well, strong and muscular fighting types, of course. That's all for my introduction. As for my class, this is where you all get to learn the nitty-gritty of Pokemon battling. We'll start with basics so that no trainer gets left in the dust. even if you're new to this stuff. Have no fear. Leave it to me and my muscles and you'll be pros in no time. Let's set our fighting spirits blaze together. Pokemon have all kinds of attack moves and they're at their disposal. And each move has certain qualities that you want to remember. I'm talking about the power type and category of these moves. Higher power means more damage, especially if your opponent is weak to that move's type. Heads up, new kid. Question coming your way. There are 2 categories that attack moves can fall under. Know what they are? Awesome, you're just as sharp as I expected. New kid, looks like you have a handle on the basics. Anyway, attack moves are split into 2 categories, physical and special. Physical moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon's attack stat is. And special moves do more damage the higher the Pokemon's special attack stat is. On the other side of things, Pokemon getting hit by these moves can take less damage by having a high defense or special defense stat respectively. In conclusion, Pokemon that are good with physical moves should raise their attack stat. And Pokemon that are good with special moves should raise their special attack stat. Trying to raise both of these stats equally will just make it hard for the Pokemon to shine in battle. Make your strong point stronger, I always say. That goes for both people and Pokemon. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we're out of time. We'll generally meet for my class here in the schoolyard, even for book learning. Nothing like a little fresh air to make studying more fun, am I right? But class is over now. Take care, you little rascals. I do hate the fact that the school is not really explorable. It's a bunch of rooms you teleport between. The entrance hall being like the biggest room and the most explorable one. Another day, another round of battle study. Us! Let's get right to it. Is everyone excited about the treasure hunt? It's always a great adventure. You get to take on gyms, go to new places, and run all over the place with your partner Pokemon. And while you're running around out there, I'll bet you'll come across some big shining crystals fairly often as well. These crystals are actually a collection of terrestrial energy that seep up out of the ground. You can check out these crystals to battle Terra Pokemon with your friends or other trainers in a group of 4. We call these battles Terra Raid battles. The Terra Pokemon you'll face off against in Terra Raid battles are crazy though. They sometimes act differently than regular Pokemon, so you'll need to be on your guard. Luckily, trainers can also use a special action in Terra Raid battles. It's called cheering. And there are 3 different cheers you can use. The first one is Go All Out. It boosts the attack and special attack of all ally Pokemon. The second is Hang Tough. This one boosts the defense and special defense of all ally Pokemon. And the third one, well, let's see if you can guess. This tier restores HP for all ally Pokemon. What do you think it is? That's right, maybe I should make you the battle teacher, huh, new kid? The third and final tier is Heal Up. It's a real powerhouse with the ability to both restore HP and cure status conditions. You can cheer up to 3 times during a single Terra Raid battle. Also cheering up a turn in battle, so you won't be able to have your Pokemon use any of their moves when you cheer. In conclusion, try everything at your disposal. If nothing seems to be working, try cheering on your allies. Providing support for your team can sometimes open up a new realm of possibilities. Oh man, I was just about to suggest we do some hands-on practice to really drive the point home. But I guess we're out of time. Class is over for now. Take care, you little rascals. Yeah, Persona at home. Seems very accurate description, to be honest.
Thank you for coming, Miss Vox. Have you been enjoying your time here at Naranja Academy?
Yeah.
That is most wonderful to hear. Now, you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria, but let me assure you there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here in my office. It seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. Ah, no, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Just allow me to connect us.
Hello, Vox. It is nice to meet you. My name is Professor Seda. I carry out Pokémon research within the great crater of Paldea, at a site known as Area 0.
The professor is in fact a graduate of our fine academy as well as a splendid researcher.
Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Vox student ID number 805C393. You are the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Koraidon. Is that correct? Thank you. I appreciate you being honest in confirming the facts. Not that I do not need to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. Assistance?
Oh, how good to see you, that you are well. It has been quite a while since we last met.
Koraidon was once in my care, you see. Its Pokeball was also originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvin. I am no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after Koraidon on my behalf? My dialogue is identical to Professor Turo's. That's actually kind of disappointing. I do appreciate your agreement. Koraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. It can, however, take in form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the capabilities once had. I'll provide you with my contact information. If you would please get out your phone. Good idea. Put your contact information on the hacked phone. I'll be in regular contact going forward to keep tabs on your status. Until then,
could this Pokemon have its origin within Area 0? Seda, don't tell me you actually did it.
It's just that when you have counterpart characters like that, at least do what you did with Alistair and B. Like, they have different dialogue because they have very different personalities. Don't do Gordy and Melanie, where the dialogue is like identical. Make them feel like they're unique characters. Come on.
Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite the favor of you. But of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life together with that Koraidon.
Hello, excuse me. Oh, you're still here, Vox? Oof, getting called into the director's office? How'd you land in that much trouble already? Ah, I'm kidding. I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Shark wanted me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room, Vox. Let's go check it out. Tata-chan! From today on, this is your room, Vox. Actually, it is as new to me as it is to you. Never been in here before. Maybe check out your bed. It looks comfy and you must be pretty worn out from all of this stuff happening on your very first day. A quick rest on the bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again. I'll see you tomorrow when you rested up. Then we can battle even more. Take care. The days quickly fly by after you start your new life at Naranja Academy. And then at last the day arrives for your true adventure to begin.
Attention all students, today marks the beginning of an important new assignment. Please assemble in a schoolyard where I will explain in more detail.
It's time! I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out in the schoolyard. Okay, we go to the schoolyard. I haven't figured out where to change my clothes either. So there's that.
Excellent, seems everyone is here. Well then, it's time that we explained your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. You have all learned much within these walls of our fine academy. But now it's time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldea's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture. Discover the Pokémon that live here. And get to know the people too. Where will you travel, who will you meet, and what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokémon partners will be there to help you. You will journey together, learn new things together, share each other's thoughts and feelings, and find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after your independent study. When you return to us as fine young trainers, let the treasure hunt begin. Onward!
I have a brilliant idea for a study assignment. Go travel the rest of the country without teacher supervision. Oh, and remember to write down your findings. Don't die or starve.
Toma, yeah, it's time for the great outdoors.
Come on, cyclists out. We're riding out.
Take care, everyone, and remember, the great crater of Paldea is exceedingly dangerous. Entering it is a violation of school rules.
What are you waiting for, Vox? Let's go. Vox. The treasure hunt, it's finally starting. What are we supposed to do? Yeah, fair question since it's your first time. Come on, let's walk and talk. The treasure hunt is a huge part of the Naranja Academy school year. The point isn't to get us all looking for some actual hidden treasure necessarily. We're more just making our own adventures to see what experiences Paldea got to offer. You could try to beat Pokemon gyms, you could help out people in need, you could go hunt for real capital T treasure if you wanted even. And there's stuff we'd never learn sitting in a classroom, you know? This is our chance to learn it. Plus, there's so many chances to battle, which is obviously perfect for me. You and me for sure got a battle if we run into each other out there. Hope you're ready.
Oh yeah, battling can wait. I meant to tell you. Did you know your phone's map app lets you set yourself destinations? You could try setting one of the gyms as your destination. That'll get you on your way easy. Tch, how's that for a student council president, giving your own friends an inside advantage? Arvin. Inside advantage? Jeez, you make it sound like we're cheating or something. All I did was suggest that she check out the gyms. It's up to Vox whether she goes. Vox gonna have her hands full searching for Titan Pokemon with me. She doesn't have time to waste on something like chasing after the champion rank. Me and her are gonna be too busy visiting the layers of Titans and nabbing their herb mystical. In Syria? Don't go filling her head with weird stories. Hey, all I did was invite her along. It's still up to Vox whether she goes, right? Vox, your phone's ringing. Hey Vox, Cassiopeia here. It's about Operation Starfall. Remember what I told you before? Team Star is made up of 5 individual squads and each one got their own base. I need you to go each base, all 5 of them, and beat the squad boss there. Team Star squads might try to get in your way, but I'll be helping you out from a distance. And heads up, the bosses each specialize in a different Pokemon type. Just remember the names of the crews and you'll figure it out. Still, no need to worry. With your skills, I'm sure you are more than up to the task. I'll go ahead and add the base location to your phone for you. Guys, I actually don't want to either. Bye! Something I do enjoy about this is that between the 5 types of the Titans, the 5 types of the Team Star leaders, and the 8 types of the gyms, we actually have a full 16 types, even if we don't have 16 type specialists. This still feels nice, if you ask me. Would be cool if we had 5 type specialists somewhere to make up for the Titans. But yeah. Good luck with those bosses. I'll hook you up with some nice rewards every time you beat one. Wait 1 second, who are you supposed to be at Team Star? Those punks are a serious hazard. They're not Vox's problem. Ah, that's right. Because she's got more important things to do, like searching out awesome ingredients with me. Yeah, they did the thing I wanted them to do. Not in the way I wanted them to do it, but they did it, and I'm happy about it. I thought it was up to Vox to decide whether she goes or not. Wasn't that what you said? Nimona? Arvin? How do you know my... I'm looking forward to seeing what you can pull off, Vox. Bye. What was that all about? Vox, I'm glad you're making plenty of friends here, but try not to get dragged into anything dangerous. Anyway, no more weird vibes. We got big adventures to start. I'm gonna battle every single Pokemon trainer I meet. If I just keep trying to become the strongest, I bet that experience will be the thing I treasure. I agree with you, Maddie. Everyone is being super rude. Guess I'll start by heading to a gym and training up some new Pokemon. Here, I send you a pic. What gym building looks like. Oh, and... I know we've been running our mouths, but it's your call what you do, Vox. Go where you want and do what it is you really want to do the most. A treasure of our very own. For me, that's got to be my big dream of tracking down the Herba Mystica, that is. Once we get those herbs, I'll make you the absolute best sandwich you ever had in your life. What did you come out for? Oh my gosh, did it just come out because you said sandwich? Well, you're not getting one. It seems it wants to start moving. Is it telling you to get on, Vox? Oh, it transformed. Now, it really looks like it's some kind of weird cyclist. Long as you got Koraidon, you can go pretty much anywhere. Paldea's your cloister. Yeah, maybe. Well, if you're going to search for those Titan Pokemon, I'd say set out for the East Gate. But since Vox is actually headed to take on some gyms, I'd say go for the West Gate. Besides, it's way too easy to get lost out east. Man, this is why I can't get along with you. I'm out of here. Catch up soon, little buddy. I'll head to the gym. See you around, Vox. Yeah, I can see that. That's the Rock Titan. The Fire Crew. And I guess all of these must be terrestrializations. Interesting. Don't know what that is. So yeah. What's this? That's a Psychic Gym leader. Okay, guys, where do you guys want me to go first? Actually, no, never mind. I know where I'm going next. Actually, you guys, tell me where you want me to go in chat, and I'll think about it. Are we going east? Are we going west? As for right now, I'm gonna go back in here because we got new classes to check. Might as well get those out of the way. So yeah. But we have to do what the rude people requested because that's how you continue the story. I guess we could go out the south gate? Oh, I see. We have some new students here with us today. Well, my name is Ryford. I will be one to impart knowledge of your past to your little minds. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path to the present in which we live. Today you shall learn about the most mysterious location of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you all are aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater Paldea exists at the heart of the region. The area inside this crater is called Area 0, and research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It was long believed that a certain suffering rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Perfect timing to make eye contact, young Vox. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the Great Crater inside Area 0? That is correct. You are a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right, some believe that treasure more valuable than anything else this world rested in. The depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting though, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would all do well to remember that the crater and Area 0 are both off limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to the Area 0 in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were at all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. I love that her hair is switching. It looks fantastic. Oh. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday, it is now a part of history. Today, we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paldean Empire. Historical accounts describe Paldean Emperor as being quite the dictator. This emperor also zealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests deep within Area Zero. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours is today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. Lady, have you seen Arceus? Lady, have you seen Hatterene? In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Paldea's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Aha, perfect time to make eye contact, young Vox. Answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Paldean Empire began to rule this region? That is correct. You're a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you're listening intently to my lecture. The answer is about 2,000 years ago, that is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor ever reached the depths of Area Zero. Was it the punishing journey itself that barred their way? Or perhaps some unknown creature? The resounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly heightened the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore the Area Zero in its untouched state at that time. I suppose I can only hope for the swift invention of a time machine. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lessons. We will unravel more of history enigmas together next time. I'm getting tired of this loading screen. Just a smidge. Okay, I need the right posture for this character.
I see we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. You may call me Mr. Saguaro. Your time here with me will be spent obtaining a knowledge and skill indispensable for daily life. Many of you have left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I impart to you will improve the quality of your lives and the necessities thereof: food, clothing, and shelter. Of those three categories, I assume the most pressing and interesting for you all is the food. When you eat sandwiches in your picnics, the HP of your party Pokemon will be restored. You will also gain something called meal powers, which can provide all manner of benefits. For example, these powers can make Pokemon easier to catch or increase XP points that your Pokemon receive. I think you'll also find that the breadth of these effects can be expanded by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. What's more, there is a certain something that is particularly important if we wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. Let me see, Miss Vox, tell me what must you keep in mind to receive even more helpful meal powers? My choice of fillings and condiments. Perfectly correct, Miss Vox. Perhaps you were already aware of this fact from having helped your family with cooking at home. Your choice of ingredient, including both fillings and condiments, is an important factor in gaining even more helpful meals. For example, using sweet ingredient in your sandwich may help you gain egg power. Including numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, can gain you item drop power. Learning to aim for specific effects when crafting sandwiches will almost certainly make your culinary endeavors more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you can always also receive meal powers by eating at restaurants. I must say that I would feel the utmost joy if you all learned much here in my class and came to better understand home economics. Our time together has come to an end today. I bid you all farewell. This home economics classroom has chairs? We didn't have that in home. That's a point. Home economics. Been a while since I had that. That felt hard on my voice. I hope this character doesn't show up a lot, because finding those deep notes is Put away your phones. It is time to begin class. In our last class, I believe we talked about the effects you gain from food in your picnics. You can receive meal powers and even restore HP for all your Pokemon in your party.
It is truly convenient for means of healing your Pokemon. Unfortunately, as I'm sure you are aware, it is not suited for use in battles. When you cannot make food or when you wish to restore HP quickly, in times such as those, you should make use of healing items such as potions, which you can purchase from the Pokemarts or the school store. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used anytime that you can open your bag. They are, however, consumed after one use. Potions restore 20 HP, Super Potions restore 60, and Hyper Potions restores 120. The pricier the item, the more HP it will restore. Keep in mind how much money you have when you are stocking up on these items. However, unforeseen happenings are an inextricable part of traveling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with injured Pokemon, but you have no potions. You're out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Poké Centers nearby. Tell me, Miss Vox, what should you search for when in perilous situation with no way to heal your Pokemon?
Trash on the ground.
Perfectly correct, Miss Vox. I see you are well learned in the survival techniques. Indeed, you should be picking up the trash other people leave behind and eat it when you're hungry. If you see something shiny on the ground, it is actually an item that has been dropped there. You may be able to find restorative items such as an orb berry or a potion in this way. You can use the R button to send out your Pokemon to pick up such items as well. And then there are berries, of course. Berries, by the way, aren't like items from shops. If you let your Pokemon hold one, it will decide on its own when to eat the berry during battle. Letting your Pokemon decide this timing for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need of healing, suggest that you look around for shining items on the ground. If you can't find such items, there are other methods you may employ for healing your... but I see the bell demands that topic waits. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell.
A grocery store? I mean, yeah. Or a restaurant. But yeah, that seems to be it. This is where my private playthrough came to an end. So, whatever happens now is gonna be new for me too. It looks like a freaking frog when it jumps. I hate that it doesn't use its wheels. I hate that the wheel comes out like that. Because it looks kind of disgusting from behind. It really does. Ew. Couldn't you at least just use the wheel so I wouldn't find it distracting? Okay, we're going out of the southern gate because we're not following any of the rude people. As per Maddie's request. We have it! I did not mean to run into you. Friendly Scatterbug, I do not want to fight you. Okay. So we're now out here. And what's this? In South Province of Area 5. There's a psychic leader over here. Oh. The map is rotated. That's why I'm confused. Okay. So we're out of the southern gate. The South Province of Area 5. And that there is the Psychic Gym. There's a Bug Gym up here. I guess since we went out this way, the Psychic Gym will be our first goal. Which means that... Oh, hey, Gimmighoul. When you talk to Gimmighoul, they give you a Gimmighoul coin. But you can't catch them unless they're in a chest, apparently. Except in Poco, you can actually catch the form that wanders. You can't catch the form that wanders here. You can only catch the chest one. Let me see here. Back boxes. What's that one? Where am I? Okay. Can I have this thing default so that it always shows the right way? Because the fact that it rotates is incredibly annoying, honestly. I prefer for it to always be looking at north, thank you very much. Anyways. A dark and or ghost type would be really good against psychic. If we can find any of that near her location. I don't know where she is because I don't know where north is. There we go. Oh, yeah, which means that this area around here, I guess. I do not want to. Fine. Feels like I should be able to get up there. Apparently not. As far as I know, this game doesn't have fall damage, so that's always something. Oh yeah, bug types are also good against psychic types. Need to remember that detail. Oh, we are back home, most definitely. Substitute, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Not good. Now I worry I might be okay, so with the map like this, I would have to go north and around. Was this the wrong way? I guess so. I should have figured going all the way back here would be the wrong way. But that begs the question, how am I gonna get over there? Not that way. Okay, here we talking. Oh wait, this is... Is this where I were before? It looks like it. Hound Tower. How close are we? Not close enough at all. Yeah, I'm very seriously in belief that this place is not gonna help me. I did not mean to run into you, young goose. Good Phantom Force, nice. The fact that Houndour can be caught in here is kind of cool. Can I get up here? No. Okay, what did I run into again? Those scatterbugs are really hard to see. Pollen Puff. Endure. I'm starting to wonder if it's even possible to get to the Psychic Gem from here. If I actually have to go use either the east or the west exit. The game is actually designed that way. It does kind of seem like it. It could kind of look like we have to go either direction that those two suggested. So I am not finding a way to get in that direction at all. Ah, worth a shot. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. And of course, then I hit the Wooper. Sadly not allowed to use Wooper again if I go by the duplication course. Which I'm not sure I'm doing yet. Try to go by it for now. But yeah. Yeah, it seriously looks like I have to go back into the city and go either east or west. Sorry, Maddie, I tried. I really did. So, back to the question of east or west. That's fair, but I did try. I guess we're going west now. Just jumping over people. I'm sure that's not rude. And again, I have to rotate it, because... Okay. Oh, wait. This is just where the Pokemon League is. Well, I guess let's have a look at the Pokemon League. So, that's what the Pokemon League looks like, apparently. It's a big building. Come on, there must be something hidden behind here, right? Can't just be empty, right? I guess it is empty. Oh well, too bad. I guess it's nighttime now. I am not a big fan of all those sounds. Like all that wind, it feels a little bit spoopy. I guess that wasn't the west gate. I guess that there is the west gate. Hey, it's me, Nemona. We should call and catch each other up on how things are going from now on. You decide to set out heading west from the school, right, Vox? Starting from there, you'll be pretty close to Kotondo. That's where you'll find the bug-type gym. You can go take the gym leader if you want. I'm sure you can beat her. Vox, good luck. I'll call you soon. What about this song? Well, we're past that song now, I guess. That's a Reap, and that's a Terror Raid then, I would take. Okay, so, looking at the map. And I need to know which way is north, because otherwise I can't consistently grasp what the fuck I'm looking at. Okay, so just came over here. There's a route down here. That's the South Province. That's the Bug Gym. What's in this Terra Den? In Terra Raid battles, you work together with other trainers to battle powerful Terra Pokemon. You can battle alongside the power raid friends while you're in online mode and nearby friends while you're in offline mode. These battles will pit you against Terra Pokemon with rare Terra types. If you and your allies can work together to defeat the Terra Pokemon, you'll have a chance to catch it and get special items. It's just an equal buff. Actually, can I see what Terra type it has? It's a ground type equal buff. Interesting. There's that tower from the trailer, interestingly. The South Province area 2. Bug is weak to flying and fire and stuff. We don't have a flying type, but I think we're fine since we have wing attack. I don't know how many Pokemon the bug type user will use though, so we should probably bring someone, right? I think 3 Pokemon should do the trick, right? So we have to make 2 friends along the way. And I'm not making friends with a young goose. I refuse. There's a lot of Mareep. Mareeps aren't great against bug types. So, Craxy does cover the flying aspect. They're also weak to rock. So maybe grabbing a rock type friend would be nice. A grass type friend might also be a good idea, or maybe not grass type, a ground type friend? A ground type friend could be good in the case Nemona shows up. A fire type could be good. Fletching Claw is considerable. Since it's flying and fire would make it, oh well, it can evolve into fire type. It probably can get both flying and fire moves, which would make it quite excellent against bug types. Ooh. The new grass type. I don't think... No. So up against the bug types, bringing a grass type is not a good idea. I'm running a bit around scouting potential options before I make any decisions. Low kick, nice. Starling, interesting. What do we have here? Ah. Yeah, we're out. Sorry if I saw that now. Huh. A gimme ghoul. Up here. Interesting. Should I catch it? No. I can't escape. Okay, I don't have a choice. Guess I'm catching it. How astonishing. Yeah, it's ghost type. Be my friend, gimme cool. Come on. I don't want to hurt you. We're all friends here. Come on. Okay, this is not going that well. I do not like having to do this. I'm sorry. Please stay in the ball. I do not want to hurt you. I guess I have to do one more time. This entire situation is very regrettable. It is very stubborn. Come on, Kimighoul. We are friends. Whoa. This Pokemon was born inside treasure chest about 1500 years ago. It sucked the life force out of scoundrels who tried to steal the treasure. Can't right on here. That's fine, I guess. I just jump down. Okay. There's a Pokemon Center right over here. Actually, can we? Only Astonish and Tackle. Not exactly a great set of moves. And more tutorial stuff. No thank you. No shot giving you tutorial stuff every so often is weird. But yeah. Hey, give me cool. What do we have down here? That looks like a Diglett. That's... Come up here. The ground type could be helpful. Oh. Well, this Diglett is rock type now. Interesting. Good thing we're pure water, not part flying. Stunning. Ow. What level are you? 17. Ammonia, no. That is wild. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, it's fully healed again. Interesting. Well, I can terrestrialize too, so I don't know if that increases anything. Just astonish. Please do not flinch. Stand attack me, that's fine. One ground again. Sand attacks again, that's fine. Those bulldozers, it's not very effective. My speed fell, that sucks. Let's growl in again. We have to be smart together. We can do this. We can do this. That's the strongest move right now. Can I get one last growl in? Perfect. Okay. Now, unless it crits, it's not a threat. Even though we're kind of slow right now. Though the Diglett also did give us a couple of what's called sand attacks, so that's slightly annoying. You think so? I haven't really noticed. But maybe that's kind of part of the point you're making? Oh, we are not hitting right now. That is very bad. The longer we stay in this combat, the higher is the chance that you're getting a crit off at some point. Can you not? Ugh. There we go. Okay, it's not a one-shot. But it's good enough. Okay, I'm gonna heal. Okay. So that's how I break through the terrestrialization. This Diglett is level 17. It's gonna be good experience. And as I said, it's a ground type, so in case we run into pneumonia with her electric type, This should be huge. And it can turn rock type, which means that, and it has a rock type move, so it fulfills the rock role against the rock type gym leader as well. It lives about 1 yard on the ground where it feeds on plant roots. It sometimes appears above ground. Welcome, friend. That's cool. In that case, Fletchender might be everything we need. But then we're good, I think. With that I mean, because I'm considering a fire type. Also really strong Diglett though. Also catching is gonna be some of the only experience I get unless I fight trainers. Which is like, what's it called? Risk thing, because I don't know how strong they are in this area. And if a Pokemon gets knocked out, I have to release it. So, yeah. I'm not sure I want to fight any trainers in this area right now. Just highly on WC at the area here. Rotating up so that north is the correct way. Let's go out a bit here. South Province Area 6, Province Area 2. Interesting. So this province seems to be it might be worth fighting some of the trainers here. Well, since I ran into you by accident, I might as well catch you. Level 8. Okay. I think it might just have been because it was terrestrialized that it was higher level. Perfect. In that case, this Pokemon is normally calm, but once it enters battle, its hormonal balance changes and it becomes aggressive. That means this is basically the party I'm gonna be bringing to the bug type leader. So this might be worth. It might be worth fighting the trainers we see in this area. Want to know the way of the 10 sides of Paldea? Hello there, Officer Sergio. A ground type. Interesting. Okay, so the thing I like about being able to having control of the camera out here is that I can keep an eye on other Pokemon, where they are and if they're running away, and if I want to catch something. It sometimes prioritizes whether or not I want to run from a fight in normal play. Not so much relevant here. I'm gonna pick this Wooper. That might be a bit. If not, that's fine. And that could happen. I knew it. Swap into Gimmighoul. believe there was one more trainer in this area that I saw earlier.
This is a sight I never seen.
But I'm gonna go back up and heal, because I'm not gonna get anyone knocked out, and I'm a cheapskate, so I'm not gonna use potions unless I really have to. The reason I used the potion with the Ditto before, or the Diglett before, was because I didn't want what's it called? I didn't want the terrestrialized Diglett with rock type to get away. Yeah, Joy. Please shut up. She's gonna be really annoying for speedrunners too. Since she keeps doing that. Yeah, I knew there was one more trainer down here. I can't believe I forgot to buy groceries. Maybe a rumble will calm my rumbling tumble. Starting with a scatterbuck. Perfect. I feel like I saw another... maybe not. But there's an item over here. She has 2 Pokemon. So what comes after? There's a ghost type. That's interesting. Time for a peck. Okay, increases its crit chance. I don't particularly like that. That was a crit. Okay, I'm swapping just because of that. Oh yeah, I definitely did not like that it used focus energy. At least I have a... Oh, come on! There we go. I'm so disappointed. Okay. That and then we're on our way back up. Well, it's starting to become morning. That Diglett's probably gonna be a huge help, to be honest. Thank you, Joy. Please shut up. Check me out, I'm 6 and still kicking. I'm even off to take on the gym. Wait. You're a student? How far have you been held back, mister? A bug type, perfect. Should be decent experience. Oh, come on! Yeah. All of that happens. Sure, it's annoying. Perfect, we learned Emperor, that's what I wanted. So Aqua Jet's gonna be huge. You're more of a physical attacker anyways. Check me out, I'm 16 and getting beat before I even get to the gym. Adamant hint. That's... that could be useful. Potentially. Like, how do I put it? I think my Quaxley is the wrong, you know? How do I put it? The wrong nature? It's like... up special attack, down defense when its attack is clearly stronger. I will wait to see how it evolves. But that adamant might be worth using on it. Hello there, I'm a Pokemon League rep. Been having some nice battles. Well, good news, if you defeat 5 trainers here in Area 2 of the Submarines, there is a lovely prize with your name on. So far you defeated 3 trainers. Once you defeat 5, you get a lovely prize. I guess we can go do that. Thank you, lady. Okay, so the bug gym is right over there. We are in town now. Let's have a look at the map. To be honest, Daily Castle Artisan Bakery. There isn't that many shops here. Okay. Guess I kinda did arrive at my education, at my that guy has a prize for me. So I think I want to go defeat 2 more trainers and then grab that prize. If I can find 2 more trainers. I'm not really finding any trainers here. Oh, there is one. I hope you're getting enough to eat. Angelina's the cook. There's a lot of bug type trainers in this area. I can live with that. faster. What level is it? Level 11. A little bit above ours. It looks like it could have been a 2-hit, to be honest. With the high roll that came afterwards, if it had been 2 high rolls. A grass type. Interesting, I'm gonna pick it. It's absorb, I'm not surprised. Sweet scent, cute. And she's going down. And bite the dust. That's perfect. Good, you seem well. How's my Pokemon anyways? Ah, that's good. Oh, she's done with her, Oh, that's wonderful. For those of you who didn't read it because I clicked by too fast, she said that I imparted all the wisdom I have. You can always look it up in your menu or whatever. And I'm like so happy about that. What is that? Interesting. That kind of looks like a fire type or something. I don't know what it is, but if I didn't already have fledgling, I would have grabbed one for the gym battle. What a haul! I collected a ton of materials Pokemon dropped. Now I think I'll start collecting some prize money. There's a lot of older students apparently. And that thing starts with Intimidate. Good to know. I have no idea what typing it is. Well, I guess we can find out. It's red, so it could be fire type. It's not. Interesting. That also safely puts it in not water, grass. Buck. It isn't buck either. It can't be steel. And it's not ground. Let's see how it handles. That's also neutral. That honestly begs the question if this is just a normal type. Anyways, it goes down. That's 5 trainers. Fine, you have some prize money, but you can't have my materials. Oh, Might be normal type. Could also be dark type. It's probably dark type. I guess it was wishful thinking that it might be fire type. Gonna heal again. Thank you, nurse. There was a guy over here. Kid, you're in the way. Huh, Hero Cross is in the game. Interesting. Our Pokemon will. On behalf of Pokemon, here's your prize. Aerial Ace. We're holding challenges for other areas around Paldea too. Stop by and try them. That could be useful in the upcoming area. Although I don't think I will need it, per se. Okay, I feel like I should save. Oh, hey Vox! You came to see this gym, huh? That can only mean one thing. You're out to earn a gym badge and take on the gym Pokemon League, aren't you? Not necessarily, lady. Yeah, sure you're not. Just came to the gym for some sightseeing then. You fibber. How do you know if I'm fibbing? I mean, I'm going to do it anyways, but I'm just exploring and the gym happened to be here. Before you can battle the gym leader, you gotta pass a certain challenge set by them. The gym test. Every gym test is different. If you ask the lobby staff about it, they'll tell you what's up. Here, I have these. When you use them, consider it me healing up your Pokemon. I'm so glad you're aiming to be a champion too. This is the best news ever. Man, I'm so excited I can barely stand still. Guess I'll just go battle every trainer I run into. I hope not.
Welcome to the Kotondo Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Vox, yes? Great. Now, in order to face Gym Leader Katie, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Kotondo Gym, that means taking on the olive roll. Olive production is a big part of the life in Kotondo. We'll hold the Olive Harvest Festival here each year for generations to usher in the bumper crops. To pass the gym test, you'll need to roll an olive-shaped ball all the way to the goal. Your efforts should help ensure we get a great olive harvest next year too. The staffer over at the olive rolling field will explain the rules to you in further detail. I'll register the location in your map app. It's just to the north of town. Now get out there and have fun. Huh. That's not what I expected, but it explains what that field out there was for. I was curious. Actually, was that a Pokemon? Right there I didn't notice. On the left, or is that just a plant? Vivian. Right. I was like, what's that? I want to see it. It's just Vivillon, but still. Do you have Pokemon for Beyblade? They can carry different colored flowers, right? Could you trade me for Beyblade for my snub? Any colored flower is fine by me.
I can get an ice type before the first gym. Okay, we're doing an ice monotype challenge of this game at some point. That's an interesting Pokemon. So the field was just there, I believe. Welcome to the olive rolling field. This gym test is all about stamina. You'll need to push with all you got to get a large olive ball rolling and make it all the way to the end. Get the ball over various obstacles, then push it into the goal to clear the course. Now that you're all filled in, are you ready to start the gym test? Great, put in a wish for a good olive harvest and roll, roll, roll away. Oh, that ball is huge. This is kind of fun. This olive ball is absolutely huge though. Hey, what about you? Here, I'll have a shortcut for you if you manage to defeat me. Let's see if you can get past my wall of Smolet. Hello, Gym Trainer Esmeralda. Cricket Tune. That's fully evolved. It's level 13 and fully evolved. That's worrisome. These trainers are kind of high leveled. Everything is good. I knew this would happen. We don't get a lot of experience under these circumstances. I was kind of hoping that the surrounding area Pokemon you catch would be similar in level to the gym trainers at least, like they are in Sword and Shield. For a moment there, I was afraid it might have survived it. Looks like you're headed right past my Smolet wall. Kitty Smolet, time to clear the way. This seems like a relatively fun gym challenge. We cannot risk losing any of our Pokemon before the gym leader. Well, guys, I'm gonna need to go on a little break here because I need to plan for food and get something to eat and stuff like that. It's 5 p.m. here. I'll be back in 2 hours. I'll be setting up a new stream. I'll be back in 2 hours. And we'll be continuing this this wonderful experience. So for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back at 7 p.m. Central European time. And on that, I guess I will be spawning out. Bye!